In the name of Almighty Allah, hello audience, welcome to Dawn Times. So today we will discuss the second part of February month 2023 MCQs, and these MCQs I have taken from Jahangir World Time magazine. So in past part I have covered national MCQs, and in this part I will focus on international MCQs. So the first one is on December 16, the US Africa Leaders Summit concluded in Washington DC with 55 billion US commitment. So United States is committed to invest $55 billion in Africa. And on December 16, the European Union (EU) adopted a plan for a global minimum 15% tax on multinational businesses. And on December 16, Angelina Jolie announced stepping down from her role as the United Nations Human Rights Commission Special Envoy after more than 20 years of working with the UN Refugee Agency. So she is a philanthropist. She did much contribution for refugees in Afghanistan, Syria, Yemen, and now she resigned. And on December 17, Japanese master Daya Sito became the first swimmer ever to claim six straight world titles in the same event. And on December 17, Croatia defeated Morocco in the FIFA World Cup 2022 in the third place playoff. And Bernard Arnold, who along with his family moved on December 18 to the top of Forbes billionaire list, knocking the Elon Musk off the top spot belongs to France. So Bernard Arnold belongs to France, and now he is the most or the richest person in the world, and he topped billionaire list, and he quacked out Elon Musk. So previously the richest person was Elon Musk, but now Bernard Arnold, and he belongs to France. And on December 18, Argentina lifted the FIFA World Cup 2022 trophy after beating France in a penalty shootout in the final. On December 18, Kylian Mbappe became the first player to score a World Cup hat-trick since England Geoff Hurst in 1966. And on December 19, COP15 Biodiversity Summit concluded in Montreal, Canada. And Mark Rutte is the Prime Minister of Netherlands. And on December 19, England Rehan Ahmed became the young debut to make a 5-wicket haul in Test cricket, and his age is just 18 years and 128 days. And on December 20, Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema called time on his international career with France. So Karim Benzema belongs to France, and he won Ballon d'Or award. And on December 20, leaders from the Middle East countries along with officials from France and the European Union gathered in Jordan for the Baghdad 2 meeting. So Baghdad 2 summit in Jordan aims for progress on Iraq and Middle East issues like Yemen, Egypt, Syria, among others. And on December 21st, Nepal top court ordered the release and deportation of Charles Subraj, the French serial killer who was responsible for a string of murders across Asia in the 1970. And on December 2022, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky addressed the US Congress. And on December 23, the US Senate passed a $1.7 trillion omnibus spending package for fiscal year 2023, and the US Senate also allocated $200 million for promoting gender equality in Pakistan. And Abdullah Yamin is a former president of the Maldives. And on December 25, Pushpa Kamal Dal was appointed the Prime Minister of Nepal for a third consecutive time. And on December 27, Taiwan announced an extension in mandatory military service from 4 months to 1 year, citing the threat from China. And on December 29, the US State Department approved 180 million sale of vehicle-launched anti-tank system to Taiwan to support Taiwan against China. And Pele, the magical Brazilian soccer star who rose from barefoot poverty to become one of the greatest and best known athletes in modern history, and he died on 29 December 2022. And star footballer Cristiano Ronaldo has recently signed for Al Nassr club of KSA. And former Pope Benedict the first pontiff to resign in 6 centuries died on 31 December 2022. And on January 1st, Luis Inacio Lula da Silva took office for a third term as a president of Brazil. And on 1st January, Croatia switched to the euro and entered Euro passport free zone. And on January 4, Itamar bin Gobir, Israel extreme right minister for national security, visited Al-Aqsa Mosque compound and inviting global condemnation. And on January 4th, former astronaut Walter Cunningham, who flew to space aboard on Apollo 7 in 1968 as a part of the first crewed Apollo mission, died. So Walter Cunningham died on 4th January 2023. And on 7th January, the Taliban-led administration signed a contract with a Chinese company to extract oil from Amu Darya river basin in northern Afghanistan. And on 7th January, Republican Kevin McCarthy was named as the 55th Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives after the longest speakership election in 160 years. And on 8 January, hundreds of supporters of Brazil far-right ex-president Jair Bolsonaro stormed into the Congress, the presidential palace, and the Supreme Court, and there was too much chaos in Brazil from the last few months. On 8 January, Novak Djokovic defeated Sebastian Corda to win the Adelaide International. The Adelaide International is a professional tennis tournament played on outdoor hard courts in Adelaide, South Australia. And on 10th January, a consortium led by India Adani Group completed the purchase of Israel Haifa port for 4 billion shekels. Shekel is the currency of Israel. Haifa port is located in Israel, and Gotham Adani belongs to India and he is interested to invest in Haifa port and to develop and boost their export. UN Environmental Program or UN Environment Program UNEP is headquartered in Nairobi. On 11th January, Turkey ambassador to Israel Sakir Özkan Torunlar presented his credential to President Isaac Herzog. On 12th January, Europe's largest known deposit of rare earth elements essential for the manufacturing of electric vehicle was discovered in Sweden. So out of whole Europe, there are abundance of rare earth elements in Sweden till now. And the current US Attorney General is Merrick Garland. On 15 January, India beat Sri Lanka by 317 runs to record the highest ever victory margin in an ODI. On 15 January 2023, Qatar Nasser Al Attiyah won the Dakar Rally Car Crown for the fifth time. So it's all for today. Thanks for watching Dawn Times. Thank you so much. God bless you all.